back pump day at Elite. Oh, this was a good one. All right, guys and girls, here we are. If you watched last week, you saw my A workout for back. This is my B workout. So what I do the later half of the week, and this is all about pump and getting as much blood into my entire back as possible. So let me take you through each exercise, explain why I did each one the way I did, and then we'll give you all the tools to take this workout and apply it to your home gym. Sequence 1 in rotation is gonna be a straight arm pull down with a long rope. Again, guys, you know my premise or point of this is open the lats, get a big stretch, and then fold down to contraction. And what I did here, I would say this is a superset. So I just literally walk right over till I had the long prime bar attached with the rotate handles. And all I'm thinking about here with this chest supported pull down is opening my back and then fully getting it shortened. So with this, what I want to do is I brace in my abs, pretending that I'm almost punched in the stomach. So I stay short with my torso. I let my elbow and wrist out, not to where I'm overstretching here and letting my shoulders start to get into play, but I'm maximally stretching my lat and then I'm driving my elbows down to a good contraction. So I did a top set and a back off rotation here, and this ended up being my 6th rotation by my back off that you'll see. And the premise of this, guys, is just getting as much blood in my back as humanly possible for this first rotation. Next up, and this is, God, this felt so incredible. This was a single arm pull down on an incline bench where, if you notice here, I'm moving the bench each time, and that's to get perfect alignment to where my elbow can stay tucked as close as possible to my rib cage. And I'm just thinking about driving down, squeezing that each individual lat. Now, I know what you're gonna say, Chris, this looks really similar to exercise number 1 that you did for pull downs, and you'd be right. But the difference here is single arm, and I'm able to shorten the working side. So if you notice, I'm kind of slight side bending into the working side on this and squeezing that lat. I like this, or prefer this over the first one. If I'm being brutally honest, if I had to pick one and only use it, I like the single arm because it allows a little bit more isolation. Then I simply walked over to the DY row, put on 2 plates, and I'm thinking about here of just driving my chest into the pad, staying tall, and driving my elbow back. This is a great lat exercise. And coming off of the single arm pull down, man, I'm telling you, the pump I got after 3 rounds of this was absolutely incredible. Next up, guys, this is for my upper back. So I'm doing the Cybex row. And if you notice here, I'm not really scared to let my elbows drift to the side. And that's because, again, I've already hammered my lats with the first 4 exercises of the day. So now this is all about upper back or total back development here. So I'm trying to get 10 with the stack. I think I ended up getting like 11 and a half. And then I immediately go over to the incline dumbbell row. And I love this because it allows me to really get a good stretch from my back, upper back, let it all out through my traps and mid traps, and then drive up and squeeze. And I'm telling you, this is great. Everything shoulder blade to shoulder blade. I'm even getting rear delts in here, guys, so I'm not scared on this row to get my entire backside of my body. So if you're thinking about turning around from the back, doing a back relax, back double, back lat spread, this to me is an exercise that really pays dividends as far as getting a ton of development through those areas. And all I did was 2 rounds here of this because my back was cooked. Next up, and finisher of the day, is going to be your reverse hyperextensions. And what I love about this exercise, guys, is it's so great for my lower back. It lengthens my spine, it strengthens my erectors, glutes, hamstrings, and allows my back to feel extremely healthy. So all I did here on this pump day was 2 sets. I did 1 with a quarter for 10, and then I cannot remember how many I did for 2 plates. But all I know is right now my lower back is pumped and thumping. If you look at the totality of that workout, I did 7 total exercises. It took about an hour. And listen, I tapped my lats because those are the most important area for me first when I'm the most fresh. And then I finished with upper back and then finally got to lower back. So if you look at the start to finish of that session, I attacked my lats what it needed the most, then got some upper back, and then finished with my lower back. And that was more for spine stability and safety. So all in all, incredible pump day. I go out here feeling refreshed. I'm not beaten to the ground because I took a tons of sets to failure. If you look at how I managed the course of this week, guys, this session is all about get as much blood into those lats as possible, force nutrients in there, and now it's gonna go home to eat, rest, and recover. If you like this video, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Chris on the CV.